In the page 30 and well 31 we have about the bee professor. We have some of the information about him. So bees, cheese, and refugees. I want you to read quickly the text. Check who is he and why is he called mm, the bees the bee professor. This man and where he is from. Some of the general information about him. Okay, and also the information that you have above the picture here about cheese company. So read it, and then we'll continue with the activity 3. Okay, I want you to uh, we're going to gather to complete the questions in the exercise 3. Just the questions that we have the prompts but they are not complete. How could it be the question 1? Why
Did Doctor has left the country?
left or leave?
I am not sure. I put left and lived, but I don't know where those both
If we have the auxiliary did, is it necessary the conjugation?
lived.
Yes. We don't have to conjugate, remember, when we use the auxiliaries. So why did Dr. Jesus leave his country, no?
His country, yes.
Okay, thanks. The second one, what? This is about the first, the introduction, no? The first paragraph.
Yes.
So how could it be the number 2? What?
What he been doing?
Yes, any? Do you agree? What have or what has? What's the right?
Has.
What has he been doing? Okay. At the University of, okay, of Damascus, no? Or at Damascus University. Well, it's the same. Number 3. It's what? Okay. Find the information about that so you see how it could be.
What? Well, I'd say what happens to his beehives?
Could be, yes. Number 3, what? So what happened to his, okay, beehives? Number 4, why? This is about the second paragraph, no? Or it could be about the the prompts that you have after the picture, the caption that you have under his photo. It says Dr. Rayat Al-Sus, the university professor and beekeeper who arrived in England with only the jacket. So number 4, why?
Maybe why he moved to England?
Did he move, no?
Why did he move?
He moved to England, could be. Why did he go? It can be similar verbs. And number 5, where? This is about Razan. Where it says Razan leaving, went, arrive. This is about the introduction, no? About Razan.
Where was Razan living when he arrived?
Very good. Where was Razan living when he arrived? Number 6. Well, this is a negative question. Why not find a job as a beekeeper?
Why he couldn't find a job as a beekeeper?
It could be why he couldn't find. Okay, a job as a beekeeper. Number 7, how help start a business. This is about the person, no, that helped him. About the lady, no? Any idea how to structure this question? How the verb is in past, so I think it's in passive, no?
Yes.
Because here it says how helped.
How was he helped?
How was he helped?
To start a business.
Yes. Just because of the verb, yes, it has to be in passive. Just for that. And the last one, when and why launch the BOSS project. So when and why? And the text, it says that he launched the Boost project. So this is in past, no? The question in past. Why did he launch the Boost project? Okay. Well, find the answers of all the questions here, the 8 questions that we have. We're going to listen first to, well, let me see, if we have only the questions or we have questions and answers.
3.1. The Bee Professor. 1.
Why did Dr. Al-Sus leave his country?
Because
Yes, we have the answers. Try to find the answers before we check. Okay, the answers of the questions. We're going to divide it. The first 2 questions you ask Isaac, and Emily is going to answer them. Then Emily, you continue with the questions 3 and 4. And Andres is going to answer them. Andres, you ask 5 and 6. And well, Iram is going to answer them, okay? She's going to answer the last questions. And 7 and 8 you ask Iram. Well, you answer Iram number 5 and number 6, and you ask 7 and 8, and Isaac answers the last 2 questions, just based on the short text that we have here.
Okay.
Okay, can you start, Isaac, asking the first questions?
Yes. Why did Dr. Al-Sus leave his country? Because of the Civil War.
Okay, well, it was Emily. She had to answer the question. You were just going to ask, okay?
I didn't get it. Sorry.
Okay, well, we're gonna do it the way you did it. Yes. So you're
Sorry.
going to answer the question
3.1.
2. Okay.
The bee professor. 1.
Why did Dr. Al-Sus leave his country?
Because war broke out.
Because of the war, yes. Then you're gonna listen to the second question, Isaac, and you answer it.
2.
What had he been doing at Damascus University?
Researching bees in his in the 500 beehives the university had.
Yeah, the question was in past. In past perfect. I put it in present, but yes, it's in past perfect because he was working at the beginning there. Okay. But yes, you're right in the answer. So Emily, you're gonna listen question 3 and you answer it. Well, the number 4.
He'd been researching bees.
3.
What happened to his beehives?
They were destroyed.
Okay, let's check.
They were all destroyed.
Find.
4.
Why did he go to England?
Because he couldn't find a job in Kenya, and also because her daughter told him it was nice, right?
His daughter, no?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check. That is the answer.
Because his daughter, Razan, had already moved there.
Okay, yes. More because of his daughter. Well, Andres, numbers 5 and 6.
5.
Where was Razan living when he arrived?
He was living in Huddersfield, in the northwest.
Okay, yes, a very weird name.
In Huddersfield in the northwest.
6.
Why couldn't he find a job as a beekeeper?
So what's the answer in that one?
Because he was
Overqualified.
overqualified.
So yes, maybe they thought that he had a lot of experience.
Because he was overqualified.
7.
Okay, Iram, number 7.
How was he helped to start a business?
Because the Manchester lady gave him her hives.
Okay. Well, let's see the last one.
A lady from Manchester gave him a beehive.
8.
When and why did he launch the Buzz Project?
He started in 2017 and he launched his Buzz project as a beekeeping.
Okay. Why? Because, well, he was an expert now also.
Yes.
In that one. Okay. Well, in the last exercise here, this is just about the story. Well, let's do it together. We'll do it together. Dr. Al-Sus left his home What could be the second part of this sentence?
War broke out.
Okay, after war broke out, yes. His daughter had moved to England.
A few years before him.
Okay, so yes, number 2. When he arrived to join her.
Sorry, could you repeat, please?
When he arrived to join her.
She was just starting her cheese company.
Okay, yes. Then posting on Facebook.
Didn't help him find any work.
Uh-huh. Yes, because he did it, but yes, he couldn't find anything. Number 5, he was helped.
By a kind lady who gave him a beehive.
Okay, right. Number 6, he launched the bus project because.
He wanted to help people like himself.
Yeah, he wanted to help somebody like him, no? With no job. Number 7, he was interviewed by the BBC. Well, that's in the last part.
Because of the project.
Uh-huh. And the last one, well, Razan won the World Cheese Award. Yes, well, his daughter. We're going to review here in this unit about the narrative writing. This is, if this is narrative, we're going to check about the different past tenses. The past simple, of course, past continuous, past perfect, and the past perfect continuous too. And it could be also inactive or impassive. So on page 31. Yeah. Here we have 2 paragraphs. And in your opinion, which one is better in style? The paragraph 8 in the language focus, okay? Which one is better, or the letter B? Read both, and which one is, in your opinion, the best?
The B.
Okay. It has more, a better structure, no? How the person is linking all the ideas. Or what are the differences? Yes?
With different connectors, like
Okay.
an example, Dr. Zeus, Dr. Alsos, known as the Syrian bee professor. And also at first, life was difficult.
Yeah, some of
Also,
the
finally,
adverbs, no? Also to talk about the process. So at first, finally, how the actions happen one after the other one. Yes, the person is using different linking words. Also some expressions. We don't have here a lot of adjectives because it's just a short paragraph, okay, but it's another way to give more interesting things in a text, okay, the adjectives too, and of course the adverbs, the different kind of adverbs. Please return so we check the exercise 1. That this exercise we'll do it together because it's kind of confusing to do. We have to check how the first one is, so you see how the other ones could be. All right.